I'm going to either win 388 games or I'm going to win 389. It's either one of them throw me over the hump or nothing. Unless something happened to Joe today. Anything happened to Joe today?
Offense, control the line of scrimmage. Be dominant. Communicate up front. Dominate with our size and athleticism. Ain't no time now to worry about what the outcome is. Don't look at the scoreboard. One play at a time. From the first play to the last play.
Need a horn and a drum roll.
Never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I was in the game on 4th and inches.
Now it's time to go to work. Season's over. A different time. I told you they remember November. But December's our time. December's we do what we do. That's Florida State time. We're back where we belong.
Let's get it on. Need a horn. Break it down. I never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I was in the game on 4th and inches. Just change.
I'm going to either win 388 games or I'm going to win 389. It's either one of them throw me over the hump or nothing. Unless something happened to Joe today. Anything happened to Joe today?
Offense, control the line of scrimmage. Be dominant. Communicate up front. Dominate with our size and athleticism. Ain't no time now to worry about what the outcome is. Don't look at the scoreboard. One play at a time. From the first play to the last play.
Need a horn in the drum roll.
Never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I was in the game on 4th and inches.
Now it's time to go to work. Season's over. A different time. I told you they remember November. Well, December's our time. December's we do what we do. That's Florida State time. We're back where we belong.
Let's get it on. Need a horn to break it down.
I never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I was in the game on 4th and inches.
Hold on, let me turn this down. Let me say, I never talk to them boys that sit on them benches. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy POLK, a.k.a. A.Lo, a.k.a. the goddamn truth. FSU versus Syracuse, instant reaction. Florida State family, Seminole Nation, and the 863 tribe. What is going on? Hit my like button. Subscribe if you're tuning in for the first time. And share the video and let them know we are live. After Boston College, I said I thought this team was starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel, and I thought that we were starting to turn a corner. Then we went on a little bit of a 3-game skid, but they answered the 3-game skid. Florida State, in 3 straight games, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it, in 4 straight games, because, we're going to do the same thing to Louisiana, is whooping ass, people. We're blowing teams out. Hashtag Mike got us. Hashtag Mike got us. I can't say anything. What do you want me to say? for the negative Nancys out there, which they're still out there, believe me, but they've been quiet, just like the Kane fans have been quiet. But then again, I don't talk about JV football teams. But Mike got us, and y'all might hear a little bit of the iPad in the background. Ignore it. It's my son. It's the co-host. He's back there watching the iPad. But holy cow, man. I'm going to just get this out the way because I know y'all want it, and I'm going to give it to you tonight. I'm going to give it to you tonight. I'm going to get it out the way. Adam Fuller's getting the helmet sticker, folks. Y'all can clap it up. I don't know. Whatever you want to do in the comment section, throw fire emojis. Adam Fuller's getting it. In 2 straight games, you've given up 3 points. Schrader played. Now, I'll say this. Schrader looked trash. But you held arguably the best running back in the conference. You held him in check. You held him in check. Holy cow, folks. Fuller's getting it. Matter of fact, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste your time. Here it is. We're going to do another helmet sticker because we have to. But I ain't going to waste your time. Adam Fuller getting it. Adam Fuller's getting it, folks. Never thought we'd see the day, bro. I never thought we'd see the day that Adam Fuller got the helmet sticker, but he's getting it. I set a standard, and I said I wanted a shutout. But damn it, 6 points in 2 games with a combined score of what? What do we score tonight? 38, right? So with a combined score, what's 38 plus 45? I'm not great at math. Adrian. Man, the co-host. I'm going to do some quick math. Okay. Encyclopedia did the math for me because, I'm not that great at math. 83-6 in the last 2 games. That's incredible. Or is it 85-6? See, none of y'all don't know math. I'm worried about me doing math. I'm getting a bunch of different scores. 83, 85, it don't matter. 80 plus points to 6 in the last 2 games. That's not even counting for Georgia Tech. So if you added Georgia Tech, what would that be? What 6 plus? What did Georgia Tech score? 17, right? I don't remember the Georgia Tech score. I think they scored 17. So 23 to 100 and whatever. Man, come on, man. At this point, if you're hating on Adam Fuller, there you go. Basic math. At this point, man, if you hating on Adam Fuller, it was 41-16. So y'all add the 3-game win streak. Add it up. 41-16. I ain't the greatest at math. But I know 16 plus 6 is what? 22? So add 80. What do we got? What was it again? What y'all said it was? 83? 83 plus 41. There you go. Basic math, y'all. Come on, man. That's 2013-esque, folks. I'm not saying this team is 2013, but those scores, 20 in the last 3 games, 124-22. That's Adam Fuller's going to get the sticker, but I got another sticker to hand out. We're running out of spots here on the front, guys, so we're going to start working towards the back because that's how it goes. And we got Terrence coming. Let me bring Phoenix in here in a second. But let me throw this sticker on here because I want y'all to see it. I'm not a Fuller hater. I just wanted to see more, and it's crazy. It's crazy what I've seen. But let's bring T.
What's good? What's going on, man?
I don't know. You tell me because you had some interesting comments about that second half. But I want to I want to get the positives out the way because I don't
Let's
want you,
let's do that.
I don't want you here. Y'all know how Terrence is, so let's talk about the positives.
Man, it was like the way we ran the ball was great to watch. Defense played really well. Both halves. They had. I was worried on that last drive that they might sneak in and get that touchdown in, but we stood strong on it, man. Good play calling all around. That zero blitz early on. I told you, right? I was like that.
He dialed it up.
Like
we don't usually do that, but he dialed that one up. He dialed that one up.
I was like, I know that was a Florida State thing, but man, just seeing like the effort all around. Everybody playing good. Even Amari Gainer coming in and playing well. Everybody. It was just good football, and it's just good to see. You know, it gives it's not much that can be done as far as you know, getting to any specific level at this point, or so you know, winning games to to get to this bowl game and get to that bowl game, but just the level of dominance that they've been putting forth, really coming out in the first half and just embarrassing teams and making it really clear that they're not on our level.
I mean, doesn't that feel good? Don't that feel good?
It's great to watch, man.
Like a lot of people thought this CUSE game could get a little interesting.
You know
what happened?
We're gonna be real clear. Schrader wasn't Schrader. That's not the guy we saw last year.
Well, first of all, to me, he's never really that passer. But as a runner, he's dangerous, and it's apparent that he wasn't himself. So that is true. But I mean, you got to start. I mean, I don't know, man. You got to give 34 is still the real deal. That running back they got is, I think he's the best back in the ACC.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think he's the best back. Well,
you're disrespectful, sir.
To who?
Stop it, Trey Benson, right now.
I mean, you can make a case.
Trey Benson's the best back in the ACC.
We're gonna talk about Benson here in a second. My point is, before the season, 34 was the best back. In the go check his resume. 34 has been that guy since he's been at CUSE.
What's good, Sandra?
But to keep him in check, man, that's impressive.
I mean, yeah, they did a real good job. He had a couple good runs. These lights gonna go out, man. I went in my garage, bro. Something's going on out here. Literally, like the power in my loft is out. I don't know what happened when the storm came through, and now I cannot figure it out. I don't know what the hell happened. So I got an electrician coming by tomorrow or Monday. But man.
Your computer ain't gonna die, is it?
No, I'm good. Well, it's power in here. It's power in my garage, but the garage
lights keep flickering. Oh.
Well, no, it's motion sensor.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to even change it from that, but whatever. But it's we just watched like some good football, and even well, that gets into the other side of things. I don't want to go too far down that road about the whole game, but we watched some really good football, and you can't complain with that.
Chris Robinson with the $20 dono says, "What up, Pope Orlando on the check-in, man? You in here every Saturday, bro. Appreciate you, Chris, for coming in here and showing the love like you always do."
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
So let's just do this. Let's just break it down, or let's just take it one quarter at a time, and then we'll get to where you want to go. Though I don't necessarily agree, but
we don't necessarily have to go.
You make some. No, let's do it. That's what this whole thing is about. That's what we're doing. But I want to start with the O-line because Encyclopedia brings up a great point. I mean, matter of fact, let's just start with the trenches in general. They dominated this game from the jump. That O-line was nasty. I mean, just go watch the first couple drives. They were getting pushed Jesus.
People were getting fingers on Benson as he rolled through the lane, like just barely touching him. So you can't be upset with that. And then a D-line was the first
nasty.
two drives. It was
the D-line was nasty. it didn't slow down until we started literally putting the backups in.
Yeah.
But when you rotate some of those young guys with some of those starters, like a Joshua Farmer, and we at this point, if there's anybody still questioning Pat, you don't know football. You probably shouldn't watch the game at this point.
Pat's gonna be a first rounder.
Pat's the real deal. I mean, I don't know how many times we got to continue to say it.
Easy.
It sucks that Lovett was hurt for that 3-game stretch. Because I definitely think I don't know, man.
We talking about playing that ACC championship game.
I mean, I don't know. It's crazy to think that Lovett himself is worth a win or two, but I think he gets you one win for sure if he plays during that 3-game stretch. Two is probably a little bit much. I don't know what difference Lovett makes in the Wake or Clemson game. Maybe not. But
I think it makes a what did Shipley do in that game when we played Clemson?
I would have to go check stats. I honestly don't remember. I don't think Shipley had that big of a game though. I think they passed the ball better than we expected them to in that game.
But then that's also that also brings in the case of, you know, the doubling up on Verts or whoever on the outside, or just that the pocket being collapsed in the middle. Like that's a whole nother level of what he brings to the game. So you don't know. But even one win, we still talking about competing for an ACC championship game. Are we not? Clemson can lose to somebody. Clemson wasn't that dominant today.
Yeah.
If that wins Clemson, then like seriously.
Man, Lovett, man. We were definitely missing Lovett.
So I mean it's all arguable. You know, we can't look back. We can't change anything in the past.
No, obviously. And injuries are part of the game, right? It happens.
Yep. Got to stay healthy. You got to have the depth there, which is what I was just talking about. You got to have the depth, and it shows when we get into these games and we're in this time in the second half, like what that depth could have meant earlier in the season.
The Farmer's done a complete 180 boxing monster. You go watch that Louisville game. He didn't know what to do out there. Like you can go watch the Louisville game and watch Joshua Farmer and be like, because wasn't that the game that Lovett got hurt? Or maybe it was the game I don't know, but go watch Joshua Farmer Louisville game and he was out of it. He just didn't look like he knew what to do, where to line up, and was playing too tentative because he didn't know what to do. But yeah, he's got it together since. Shout out to Tara though.
Shipley had 120.
Did he have 120 on us?
Yeah, he had 120 yards rushing.
Shout out to Tara with the $10 dono. She says, Polk can't stay long. Hit me with the Dalvin. Y'all be killing me with the Dalvin. But I'm going to do it.
What's in my pocket, dog? Big face Honda. Just left them all. Bought everything that I wanted.
For whatever reason, YouTube don't demonetize any of those other clips. When I play that Dalvin clip, for some reason, it's stupid. But anyway.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's stupid. So, trenches dominated. Benson was, I put this on Twitter, and I'm interested to get your thoughts. And I want to get everybody in the comment section thoughts. I put this on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, you know exactly what I tweeted. I said, I think Benson versus Cam Akers is becoming a real conversation. And I specifically chose Cam because they're both from Mississippi. Now, I understand. I do understand Cam played behind a worse O-line and worse quarterback play. But there's just something about the way Benson runs. That
I want to see him do it next year, man. Before I say that.
I don't know if Benson comes back.
He a redshirt sophomore?
Yeah. And he's already had, first of all, it's running backs. He's already had one knee injury. Benson coming back does what for his draft stock? Moves him from where? The 4th to the 3rd? Like, running backs are not at a premium in today's NFL anyway.
So
if I'm Benson, I go. Personally, I think if I'm Benson, I go because he's already got the NFL body. Coming back's going to do what for him?
you got to be comfortable that your physicals are going to stand up too. Like if you're Benson, is everything really? Is it all? I mean, he runs like it's all together. But is he going to stand up when it's time for the physicals? He has to stay healthy through the rest of this year, and then like kind of look at that decision. In my opinion.
I mean, I hear you. I just think if I'm a guy as a running back, and I always talk about running backs, they have a finite amount of hits, man. Running backs don't last long in that league. Like the average lifespan of running back is 4 years. I mean, look at Zeke now, what Zeke was when he like they're not the same players. And you can say that about a lot of backs, right? If I'm Benson, I've already had one knee injury. I'm probably gonna rush for close to 1,000 yards this year.
Yeah.
What am I coming back for?
I can hear it, and I wouldn't be bad about it. So, I mean, but you would like to. Well, I'll say this. I think as a team, these guys are connected in a different way, and I think that they feel. I think that within the locker room. I know how I would feel as far as how this season's going, like, and seeing how they've responded, that they may want to put it out there and make a run next year. At least for like that, there's no way they can't see that as a team. They don't see themselves being the best in the ACC.
So you're kind of hitting on a different point that I agree with. I don't necessarily think Benson has to be a part of that, though. We got a deep running back room. Like with or without him, I think we have a deep running back room. But you're hitting on a whole different point of what if you get, like just hypothetically speaking, obviously, what if you get JT to run it back? What if you convince Fabo to run it back? What if you can convince Bethune and Deloach to run it back? I'm talking about all these redshirt juniors, Jamie.
Shit. We're the best in the ACC.
You're making a legit run, not only at the ACC. I mean, could you be making a run at a playoff? Yeah, I think it's a legit conversation. Now, I think Fabo's gone. I think Jamie's gone.
Scott's gone.
You think Scott's gone?
Well, we talked about that last week. Scott
could be gone. But them backers, I think, could come back. I think both of them backers might come back. I'm holding on to a shred that Verse comes back. I still think there's a chance Verse comes back, but the more he plays, the more he continues to put stuff on. Pat does got us, but I mean Pat and Verse.
It'd be nice to have both.
Come on, man.
It'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice? And they mentioned a lot of things that Verse needs to work on, and I think if he comes back, it gives him that opportunity. Verse is out there. All the coaches said he's out there just doing this off of just.
I know that's been my point from the jump. Is that Verse is not really technically sound if you watch him.
He gets some type of technique.
He's not technically sound if you watch him. He's doing everything off of athletics right now.
I'm gonna do this real quick for Tyler. Mike could be the guy. There you go. You got that out of me. Mike could be the guy. It's looking like he got it together. And I think that's a combination of good recruiting out of the portal, some better decision-making, good coaching in the trenches, and players buying in.
I don't think running backs need film, South Florida. Running back is not a technical position where you need film. I don't think running backs need film. Verse needs
what film did Adrian Peterson have? He had freshman year, and that was it.
Right. His freshman year, and then you knew, this guy is.
That's it.
So I don't really think backs need film like that.
There's nothing you're gonna see. It's not that you can watch a game of Dalvin and know that what he does in that one game is what he can replicate.
Bingo.
Like it's like that for running backs. Like, he knows how to run this football. And if you went by film, if you look at how Benson runs, there's some things that you'd be like, but then you see what he produces and how, like, it's really like if you went by earlier film, you'd be a little worried. These past 3 games,
because he ran the ball tentatively at first, but he's not doing that as much anymore.
I think he realized he's that dude,
right? And also it has to do with his knee being healthy, right? Like
True.
The man didn't play because of a knee, and he wasn't too sold on his own knee. Like you know how that is. You don't know how that knee's gonna hold up until you actually take a hit on that thing. I think he's at the point now where he's like he ain't worried about it. That's why I don't think he comes back because he probably need to cash in right now. You've had one knee injury. Sometimes those things can reoccur if you've already had that one. So obviously, knock on wood. I'm not saying that's going to happen to him, but I think as of right now, I honestly think the best decision for Benson would actually be to go personally.
I think we'll hold up at a running back position though.
Running backs not developing and rushing to the NFL is why it's so hard to enjoy NFL games. Horrible on the eyes.
What? We blaming running backs?
I'm not blaming the back. I think it's just the way the NFL has. I mean, it's just the way the football has gone. If you be honest,
they're not even drafting running backs in round 1, and the running backs that are getting drafted in round 1 are balling out, bro. So I mean,
and the running, like you said, the running backs that go in round 1 are like the special talents, like,
and they're playing well. They're not disappointing. Yeah. They go round 1, they're gonna play. We had Fournette. When was the last like big running back class that had like a bunch of first rounders? It was Fournette, McCaffrey, Dalvin went to.
Dalvin was in the second round.
That was a freaking great class.
I think Kamara was in that class.
Kamara was in that class. That was a great freaking class.
Who was the other dude that played for the Bengals was in that class too?
Mixon.
Joe Mixon was in that class. Yeah, that was a ridiculous class.
He went like round 3 or 4, right?
I think Mixon went before Dalvin, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
I think so. I could be
wrong.
Look
at the class.
But the class was stupid. That class was stupid.
It's just a stupid class. And I mean, who are you complaining about in that class? Like they all were 3-year players. As soon as they were ready to go, they were ready to go. Now most of them actually did get a lot of burn though. So
let's go to let's go to wide receivers. Let's go to wide receivers, man. Them boys were throwing stiff arms, breaking tackles. Malik McClain was out there doing his thing. Portier called it.
Portier.
Whatever you pronounce that.
Either way.
Call him a pass. Ja'Kai Douglas is a guy who they got to figure out a way to get Ja'Kai in the game more because he never drops the ball. He's always
open.
Number 0. I've been telling y'all about 0, I feel like, for 2 years now. 0's that dude. But you go, Terrence. What you got? What's up with the receivers? Because they played maybe the best. Did we have any drops?
No. I feel like
unless you want to count that last pass. I think McClain could have caught that last pass from Tate. It was there. Tate put that on the money, and I think he kind of.
It was still out of bounds. Like it was.
No, I think that ball was in bounds. I think that
ball was out of bounds, man.
The last one for the touchdown, no.
It was out of bounds. He could have. Like,
I got to go back and watch it, but I think
McClain could have pulled it and reached, and but it was out of bounds. It was catchable though. It was catchable, but it wasn't like.
Yeah, I think that was in bounds, man. I got to go back and
go look at it. I think I'm right, and I think y'all wrong.
Johnny dropped one.
Yeah, I think it was Johnny that dropped one.
Johnny did drop one. Yeah. He dropped one that he slipped at the top of the route, and he tried. Yeah, Johnny dropped one.
And he still should have caught that.
Yeah, he probably still should have called it. Yeah.
And then, I mean, outside of that, once again, they played really well. They blocked well. And that's why I think where we're winning at, man, like it's when Benson and these guys bounce to the outside. Michael Pittman.
He's a beast.
Johnny Wilson.
Michael Pittman does a lot. Michael Pittman does so much that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. And I'm glad they targeted him early in this game to keep him involved.
Yeah.
They got him on a sweep, and they got him on some design passes. But Michael, man, when you talking about a little guy that can block, Jesus. That one play where he drove the DB all the way to the sideline.
Like some Michael or blindside type shit. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
Just like that McLean stiff arm was pretty embarrassing. If I was due like to get discarded like that, that's that hurt. It was. He has been good as a punt returner as well.
I think there was one punt today that he should have fielded, but it's not quite his fault because I think it took a bounce that people weren't expecting it to take. But
the one that went like set down to the 30,
yeah,
like the 15
bounce.
yard
It's like a crazy bounce that normally, probably wouldn't take that type of bounce. O-line.
I mean, we already pretty much got on that.
Did we talk O-line? I mean, but we didn't talk individual performances though on that O-line.
I wasn't too happy with Maurice Smith.
Maurice gets blown up way too much, man. Like,
especially in the goal line situation.
Yeah, man.
O-line is not an A+ because of what we did on the goal line situations. I don't know what happens when we get down there.
Maurice's thing is like, when a defense doesn't know if it's pass or run, he's pretty good. The problem is when they know it's like a run play, Maurice can't hold up at the point of attack, y'all. You just go watch it. He gets blown up way too much, and that's because he's probably 100. That's probably because he's 270 pounds. So that's probably
that short guy on the short. That don't matter. He got blown up by a 5'11", 265 pound
leverage.
Several times. But I don't leverage my ass. Several times.
He's got to get better leverage. That's my point. He's got to get better leverage.
He got shit shoved in.
But the O-line does communicate extremely well.
Yeah.
I believe it or not, I think if we had a big time center, we would be even better. And I think O-line's pretty good as it is. Marcus says, "Polk, serious question: if Jordan leaves and Jane Daniels stays, do we be?" I mean, that's a tough question because you don't know what we do to replace Travis.
Who's the quarterback?
Right? You don't know who. It could be anywhere because you don't know who's going to enter the portal. Like it's a tough question to answer. I will say this: if Travis leaves, I don't think Tate or Duffy is the starter next year. And I want to talk about. Matter of fact, I want to talk about the quarters. Yeah, I don't think either one are the starter.
Neither one.
I think their reluctancy to play Duffy, even in these blowout situations, is kind of like they're taking their time with him, which is kind of smart, given that a lot of Norvell's future kind of relies on AJ Duffy, if we're being honest. As far as Tate goes,
it does right now.
Tate has tools. I think Tate throws a hell of a ball. The problem with Tate is the game still seems too fast for him. The game still seems like it hasn't slowed down for Tate at all. And until the game slows down for Tate, he can't really be a consistent starter.
No.
But he does throw a ball, in my opinion, that's very catchable and very accurate. But go ahead. What you got on the quarterbacks? Just those two in particular. Obviously, Duffy, there's not a lot to go off of. But Tate and even JT.
Tate, I mean, it's just bad to watch. Like, he just holds the ball. And I get he's trying to make something happen while he's on the field. But, like, dude, it's nothing as good as happening. Like,
who is
Wyatt Sexton? You remember Wyatt Sexton?
Who are you?
I don't know who that guy is. I ignored him.
Remember
Wyatt Sexton?
You probably thought LSU was beating us this year too, huh, Jacob? Go sit in the corner somewhere. Anyway.
You remember Wyatt Sexton?
Yeah, I remember Sexton.
I feel like that's who I'm watching. Like, there was nothing about Wyatt Sexton that I thought was like, this guy's a starter. But, they tried to, like, get him on the field, and it was just like, no, this is just bad to watch. And it's not because he's, like, he just doesn't. Nothing looks right. Like every single time, it's just bad decision after bad decision, and they're trying to get him to throw. Like there were several times they wanted Tate to go deep. They wanted him to take some shots, and I was just like, yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Why they actually? I feel like they gave Tate more shots deep than they did for Jordan. I think
because Tate has an arm. Like I'm telling y'all, Tate has. Again, he got tools to work with.
I want to see Jordan. Well, Jordan should have had some of those throws. I don't think Jordan really.
Syracuse throughout the year has done a great job of. They don't really give up the big play like that. So I think it was just a matter of them taking what the defense gave them. Again, but Tate has that arm. It's just other things that Tate needs to get it. Needs to get fixed.
His head together.
Yeah, it's really all to me. I think with Tate, it's all here. The game's too fast. I think he gets too nervous. It's like I think when you just put Tate in a game, I think he forgets how to play football for like the first 2 drives. Right? Once he settles in, Tate starts to show up. Like I'm telling you, Malik should have caught that last ball. That was a touchdown. It was right through his hands, and he dropped a dime. That throw to Portier.
But bro, he in order to reach it, he was already standing out of bounds in order to do that.
No, he caught it in stride. Go back and watch that play. He caught that ball in stride.
I'm thinking about a different one. Yes.
The one with Portier on the sideline, that was a great catch by Portier on the sideline. But that was a hell of a throw too.
The down before McClain had one where he tried to tow it on the sideline. I don't know if you remember what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the one in the end zone that McClain.
Yes, the 4th down play, he should have caught it.
Yeah, the 4th down play. He dropped the ball in the bucket.
Play. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't catch that.
So, like you said, Tate's probably a career backup, but
when do we see AJ? Do we see AJ next week?
Against Louisiana, man, I think you might want to at least get him out there. Why not?
Damien, your auntie confused too. I told her to come by Thursday. She keeps showing up on Fridays.
Be nice.
Anyway.
Be nice.
It's all love, man. I'm joking.
Nice.
I'm joking. No, but I think we should see AJ.
I want to see him. Just to get him accustomed to the speed of the game, right? I'm not expecting anything. Right? Yeah, he can still redshirt if I'm not mistaken. So
he got at least one more game he can play in.
So far, Jamal, I'm gonna give him more stickers, but just one so far.
You gave that one to Fuller?
I gave Fuller one. You give up 6 points in 2 games, 22 points in the last 3 games, bruh.
I ain't arguing with it.
Okay, I'm just saying, and I've been one of Fuller's biggest detractors, but damn. Granted, Georgia Tech ain't that good offensive. See, now y'all making me want to take this. When I really think about it, I'm in my emotions, but I might take this sticker off. We just played maybe 3 of the worst offensive teams in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hey, nah, bro, you can't do that.
Snatch this thing off of here.
You can't do that.
We literally have played the 3 worst offensive teams in the last 3 weeks, and y'all just tricked me into giving Adam Fuller a sticker.
Back-to-back stickers, too. You gave him one last week.
No, I didn't give him one last week. No, I
didn't.
You
didn't give him one last week? Yes, you did.
Hell no, I didn't.
Bro, yes, you did. Hey,
somebody go back and watch the tape. Tyler, I did not give Fuller a sticker last week.
I'm almost positive you gave him a sticker last week.
I did not give Fuller a sticker last week. I gave no. I think I gave Benson a sticker last week.
You gave Benson and Fuller a sticker, bro.
I did. I gave Fuller a sticker last week. Oh, I'm taking this shit off. Yeah, that shit's. I'm taking it off. Nope, not doing it. I forgot. Nope, not doing it. Fuller ain't getting 2 stickers. No, hell no. Not when you playing these type of sorry ass offenses. Nope, I took it off. So here, matter of fact, I'll put it back on.
He keep one. He get to keep one.
He keeps one. He keep one for the Miami game. We're gonna keep one for the Miami game. I'm gonna put the sticker back on, but we're gonna give it to Trey Benson.
All right, there we go. Trey Benson.
We're gonna give it to Trey, and then I'll still put another sticker on, and we'll see who I give that one to.
So Tyler, I want to talk about Mike. So I hear you when you say he's been in his bag, but you want me to tell you the truth? This bag is working against these opponents. And it's the same bag that I feel like I saw against Clemson and other teams in NC State. And he has, I hate to put it this way, I see the same 4 or 5 passing plays. So this bag ain't that deep, bro.
Well,
like especially when it's the same, like he goes to the same passing play in the same situation every single time. And then in the second half, it stops working.
There's twofold. Hold on. There's twofolds to this. Tyler hits on one point. And just go check the numbers. Now, Miami does not count because Miami had played no competition up until last week. We all knew that. Miami has the softest schedule in all of the ACC and all of college football, really.
Charmin.
But if you look at CUSE, look where their defensive numbers are. They're the real deal. Just defensively. Say what you want. Offensively, defensively, good defensive team. Georgia Tech defensively, decent football team. Where you say he's drawing up the same play, the thing is, bro, you're not wrong. But almost every offense does that nowadays. Draw up the same few plays, just run it off of different formations.
Bro,
Mike's no different. No, you can't say it, bro. Stop. No. I'm not gonna
bro, I've been on my end sitting here. I know we don't watch the games together, but I've been like, bro, they could have run the same freaking pass.
Okay, but one thing Mike does, is he switches up his formations. Yes, he does. He switches up. Go watch last week. Last week compared to this week. Watch how much option.
I'm talking about in game. I'm talking about in game. The defense is getting the same looks.
Man, no, he switches up his.
He makes motion.
He switches up his formation.
But the last final look is the same.
He runs the same offensive plays. You are right, but he switches up formational looks and runs different motions. Again, I think you got to pay more attention to it. Okay. Now, against Miami and Syracuse to a certain degree, we've been running vanilla offenses, especially against Miami. We literally ran a counter 30 times. Yeah, you can say that, but nah, Mike does a good job. I mean, it's no different than what what's the boy that just got fired from USF? Jeff Scott. It's no different than a Jeff Scott. A lot of these, it's no different than fucking Gus Malzahn. Gus Malzahn runs the same offensive plays, just at a different formations. He's done that for years. Mike does very similar things. I would actually argue Mike does a better job at disguising his plays than Gus Malzahn, if I'm being honest.
I like being the bad guy, and y'all can get mad at me for saying this, but I'm used to seeing more, and I expect more. Do you need to go deep in your bag against teams like these? No, you don't.
No, you don't.
And I understand that. I'm just saying it does show in the second half. We stopped moving the ball fluidly. Like it's.
And what games did we stop moving the ball outside of NC State?
I'm talking about even these past couple games. Like, have we been?
But Terrence, we talked about it. They're playing the backups 80% of the second half. There's a reason they're the backups.
But even in the beginning of the third quarters, it wasn't like that.
Bro, you can't have – what are you talking about? We scored the first drive in the third quarter of this game.
It started on the 40 yard.
That's Syracuse's fault for kicking an onside kick. Not our fault. We did what we were supposed to do. But you can't have a offense do what it's supposed to do when Tate Rodemaker is your backup quarterback. Like, it's not the offensive scheme. It's that Tate Rodemaker isn't the guy. Come on.
I really am the bad guy here. Well, these boys hate me.
Well,
it is like
that's why you're here. That's why
I want to see us, but it's not like I think we're a bad team or we're doing bad. Because am I not the guy that was with me and you had these conversations? I just see more out of us. There's more being left out there.
But
when I
Tate
tell y'all,
Rodemaker's the quarterback, though, is my point. First of all, see, I think that's where we got to.
Were you happy with our play calling on the goal line? Were you happy with it?
Which goal line?
In the second half, on the goal line.
When did we get in the goal line in the second half?
Oh, I'm sorry, no, just period in the goal line. Were you happy with our play calling?
This game?
This game.
No issues at all.
No issues. Okay.
I had no issues again in Miami game either.
Okay.
Again, I think you just got to look at it as Tate Rodemaker's your starting quarterback. Look at the offensive line they towed out there on the second team. Yeah, you get a Julian Armella. Yeah, you'll get some of these. But we also have a legit walk-on starting at center on the second team. That's like 260 pounds. So there's just some things that our second unit isn't as talented as maybe it should be.
And no, I'm just to be clear, I fully support Mike and what he's doing at this point. Everybody clear on that? Like this ain't I hate Mike. I want more. I want more because we've shown we can get to that point. We've shown that we could be competing next year in the playoffs, man. We could be playing a playoff game next year, and that's
somebody
all.
Called you Sam too.
Who the fuck
Sam, if you're listening, he's
talking about McCall.
No. He's talking about Sam runs the Listen Up podcast. I don't know if you should check him out.
I'll be listening.
Actually, if you listen to man, you probably like him. But
I'll be listening to these motherfuckers. You know the motherfucker I listen to out here. You know, I find some shit I don't like. It's gonna be all downhill from there. Shit, y'all.
But yeah, so this was a conversation, guys, that we had in the second half when we're up 38-3, and Terrence is like, "Man, there's some bullshit. What is Mike doing in the second half?" I'm like, "Bruh,
I did not blame Mike. I blame Mike.
It sounded like you just was blaming him."
No. I felt like we left a lot out there. And okay, well, if you're gonna blame, if you said I'm blaming Mike, okay, fine, let's go that route. I wanted, I like the idea of seeing us put our foot on people's neck, bro. I want to see Florida State get that type of football again. I don't disagree with you. I want to see, bro. That's all. I'm not.
I don't disagree with you. But you also got to take into account the backups that you play. They're purposely not playing guys like Jalen Early on that second team O-line.
Okay.
They're saving the Jalen Earlys, the Quayshawn Sapps. They're saving these guys.
And that's why, yes, 38-3. I got you.
So if we were playing like some of the more talented guys, maybe you'd have a point. But come on, man.
Oh, man. All I'm saying is, the only thing I was saying, and I get when you bring this up, that's a good counter for what I said when we was talking. Hey, I think we need to see our depth be able to continue to be dominant in games like this for us to really start thinking about what I'm thinking about, which is playing in the playoffs and competing for a championship. You get what I'm saying?
But think about I don't disagree. Again, I don't disagree. I think you're just a year ahead. Think about, okay, so let's just jump ahead to next year. Let's just think about next year. And let's say best case situation, all the players we want come back. Think about the depth you're going to have.
And that's what I'm saying. But
so that
then not there yet.
But we are all aware in the chat that it's not, like, we know it's not there yet. We know that. Again, you're just a year ahead, but we know it's not there yet. Early played tonight. They probably didn't play Armella because they got to save that red shirt.
Yeah, they trying to save that red shirt. Early good, though.
Yeah, Early hasn't played at all this year. So Early, that's actually a good strategy by them. Play Armella, now get to work on Early for these at least for Louisiana. Early probably don't see no playing time against Florida.
To be very clear.
I think that's going to be – you still coming here for the Florida game, right?
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me order that Gator.
Because I told the wifey and we good to go.
She good to go. Okay. So I want to be very clear. If Travis is back next year, I have us winning not playing in. We're winning the ACC championship.
Is JT first team All ACC this year? Because I think he is.
Yeah.
Name another quarterback. Yeah, I'm about to say
name. It might say man. There's an argument for me.
I forgot about May. May probably gets first team all ACC this year, but JT's definitely second team all ACC.
So
Or he's probably the backup on the first team. Is that a thing? I don't know.
Nah, he's second team.
Right, second
but
team.
And does May come back? May's a sophomore.
No, May's a freshman, bro.
Freshman? That's impressive.
He's a redshirt.
Oh yeah,
freshman.
maybe. So maybe May and even Jordan may not. But that's the thing. Jordan comes back next year. You're talking about him trying to make a push for a Heisman.
No, absolutely.
Like, why wouldn't he be? He's made that much of a jump in his career, and this is, I mean, it's obviously going to be his last year when he comes back. I have a lot of faith in this team. I love what we see, especially in how we bounce back from that three loss streak, and I just see so much more. We gonna have. I can
Okay,
see
well
us
let's
finishing
go to the defense because we didn't. Well, actually, we didn't talk about it. I do want to give respect to the tight end position because we might have somebody in Douglas, guys. They are using Marcus and Douglas a lot more than I anticipated.
It's interesting how they're using them too,
and it's interesting how they use them. They use them as really what's the word I'm looking for, Terrence?
Like what?
Not an
like
H-back. He sneaks out. He pretend because he's a Douglason is what 6'4", 270. So he acts like a blocker,
He'll be
but
blocking,
they always
like,
sneak him
out.
Yeah.
He's a release. He releases all the time.
Right.
Or he does those screen. He does those screen plays too. Like you don't even think it's a screenplay until you realize, like, oh wait, he has blockers in front of him and he just caught the ball. Like, but it doesn't even seem like it.
They use him in decoy. I mean, there's a lot of words you can use. Like they use him in such a unique way, and he always comes through with it. I'm liking Douglas. I'm liking what they do with him.
I've seen that screen about 5 or 6 times this year from him.
Mm-hmm.
Like where it's like and
it's like, crazy that defensive coordinators don't keen in on it. But to my point, that's because Mike disguises it. He doesn't do what you say. He disguises it well.
I see it coming.
Okay, well, apparently these guys that get paid $1 million to coach defenses don't see it coming.
I be seeing that shit. I'm like, oh, he's on the field. But they run that. What you see, it's easier to see when you see McDonald running.
Yeah, because McDonald is, and I hate. Let's be honest. Like McDonald's when you see McDonald, you know what he's there to do. He's not there to block.
He can't block shit.
Right. He's not there to block. Douglas is not like that. Again, he's 6'4", 270. He can block, and they use him as a blocker plenty of times so that when they do run the screen for him and they do run the release block where he sneaks out, it's effective almost every time. Joe says he's still a little iffy on Douglas. I mean, what more can you get out of a guy that?
I mean, he's the backup.
If anybody would have, nobody thought Douglas was going to contribute any. So I don't even know how he could be iffy on him.
What's to be iffy?
I didn't think the man was going to give you any numbers. Douglas was 5 pounds away at one point from being an offensive lineman. Like the dude was legitimately like 285 pounds at one point, and worked himself down.
He got some nice hands too, yeah.
And he has good hands. He's got a decent speed when he gets it going. Like, what's there to be iffy about?
It's like a downhill type thing. Yes.
Yeah, let's be honest. If Douglas never got to snap it, yeah, right. No one will be shocked. So I don't anything you got to Douglas at this point is just icing on the cake.
He was a biscuit away from 300.
No, I think that's what they call him. They call him. I think
they call him biscuit. You bought a biscuit away from 300. and the thing is, like, I think you'll see him like the way that I think the guy that's going to step into Cam's spot is going to be Powers. Where he's
I think they're high, right? As a pass catcher, Powers could step in that spot. I know they're pretty high on Brian Courtney though, and he caught a pass last week against Miami.
I would love to see that come to fruition because I wasn't really like I was looking at him like we recruited this guy, but okay,
right.
Like, well, all right, like what's he supposed to do? Like even watching this tape, but he looked good in that game against UM. He had a touchdown. He caught catch. Was it a touchdown?
No, he just caught a first down catch, but not a touchdown.
It was
Yeah, they love Courtney. They're very high on Courtney, and of course Rector doing his thing with JT. That was a nice little design play. That's one of those plays where it works, so everybody loved it, right? But if that play would have been terrible,
what were you thinking?
What are you doing, Mike? So I'll just leave that play alone. I mean, shout out, we got it.
It was
right?
like so slow development too.
Right,
It
shout
was
out,
coming. I was like, oh, okay, all right. We're gonna throw this back to Travis. Travis is gonna catch this. All right.
Let's hit the defensive side of the ball.
Defense.
And we we talked about Lovett already, but and we talked about Pat. We talked about Verse. D-Mac even got there.
Sacks, right?
Pat, I know Pat had a sack for. Yeah, I think Pat and Verse.
Verse got
sacks.
one too.
Yeah, I think they both had sacks.
And I think a lot of it had to do with like we dialed up some blitzes this week. That's why when you gave it to Fuller, I was like, I wasn't mad at Fuller,
So here's the big thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't even got nothing to do with the front, because the front has been what it's been. I'm gonna just jump to the back end because they did something. I don't know if they did this last week, and I don't think they did this last week. I'd have to go back and watch. They started Shaheem Brown, bro, and moved Jamie to the slot. 38 was at safety next to Dent, and they moved Jamie to the nickel. That's so huge. Just for the fact of you take Kevin Knowles off the field.
Okay.
And you won, like, I think that's a big deal. Like, Shaheem has got to the point where now he's a starting safety on this team. And that's why I was telling people, like, Sam is not going to get the burn. That's why they have Sam playing corner, because the safety room is deep.
I have a
Tell him, James.
About.
And this is the thing, bro. I'm gonna let you go, Terrence. Y'all be killing me. I've been being so lenient with my likes.
I was saying it at halftime, man. 110 people showed it.
How the hell I got 130 some odd people in here, and I can't even get 100 likes? Hit my like button. Ring my doorbell. Wipe your feet on the way in. Say hello. How you doing? Thank you. I just see it shot up to 81. Hit my like button. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, T.
So, and this is not negativity at all, but I want to know, how do you feel about how Shaheem played against the run in these situations? Because in my opinion, I always thought he was going to be a little bit better than what I saw as far as him against the run. I saw Dent be the one reacting against the run.
I mean, that's okay. Maybe not in this game. I'd have to go back and look if I'm being completely honest. But if you go watch Shaheem in previous games, he's very effective against the run. So maybe
exactly.
Maybe this game he just had a whatever. But he made some good plays tonight too. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I was just, I mean, it could have been I missed some of them, but I saw Dent being the more.
Shaheem's always around the ball. I agree with Lewis. Like Shaheem, but
yeah,
Dent had some good plays. That's what I'm saying though. Like a safety room, bro.
Like your mama, like how I look. Oh, not mama. My bad. Not your mama. My bad.
Todd always gives people nicknames.
I know he done said it plenty of times. He just said WhatsApp before. I meant to say your auntie, but
thank you, Groy, for the $5 don't know.
It's Griot, bro.
Is it Griot or Groy? I always call him Groy.
It's Griot, bro.
Okay, Griot. I'm sorry. Hit the like.
Get more money. Get more money.
But that, for me, defensively, is the big development, man. Moving Shaheem to starter, moving Jamie in the slot. I mean, that's big. Ronaldo Green played extremely well tonight, number 8. And we didn't see number 7 on the field. Did we see number 7 on the field?
I did not.
I don't think I saw number 7 on the field. Matter of fact, I don't even know who was playing opposite of Ronaldo Green. Somebody give me that answer. Who's playing?
Was it?
I can't even remember who was playing opposite of Ronaldo Green tonight.
I don't know either.
So somebody let me know. But I don't recall seeing Jerry and Jones on the field tonight. AZ did get the start tonight. Bingo.
AZ got 20.
20 got the start. He was playing opposite of Ronaldo.
Really? Hey, everybody wants to show Greedy some
No,
love, bro.
I think 13 was playing with the second team. I think 13 was playing with the second team. I didn't see Coop until the second team got in there. AZ got the nod tonight, which is huge, guys. 13 was out there, but he was with the second team. He was not in with the first team. Yeah, I didn't see second on 7. Didn't even get burned with the second team, guys. Which is hallelujah. Like, no knock on Jerry because he's been whatever, but
he ain't got no stats, so
you know. And Greedy got plenty of burn. I don't know if I saw Knowles on the field.
INT. Knowles got on the field.
He did. Okay, I don't remember if I saw Knowles, but Greedy doing his thing. Yep. AZ getting the start is amazing. And again, putting Shaheem out there. Shaheem is not going to be wearing 38 next year. I'll tell you that.
Hey, let Boxer know I'm gonna pull up on him. He keep talking, bro.
What'd he say?
I'm gonna start ignoring him, but
What'd he say?
I don't know why he bringing up the Panthers, trying to troll that.
I ain't even see it.
Okay. I'll pull up on you, bro. I live out here. Remember that. I'm in these streets.
Now, yeah. Sam got some playing time which was good to see too. I was hoping Sam got some playing time.
We had 2 interceptions.
I know one. Greedy had 1 pick. That's all I'm tracking. Who got another pick?
Green had a pick.
Ronaldo didn't have a pick. No, Ronaldo didn't have a pick.
They wasn't throwing the ball enough.
Right, Ronaldo didn't have a pick. But
linebackers, we were talking.
Yeah, we haven't talked about backers. I don't think Bethune's that healthy, guys. Look at his snap count. Lundy's getting more snaps than Bethune, and I don't think Bethune's 100%, which might lead.
Got to be what it is.
Which might lead to Bethune coming back next year.
I ain't complaining.
I can't complain about that at all.
I like some of these losses I saw, by the way. Some of the losses that I saw this week.
Speak on
them. Seeing Texas lose.
Man, TCU's about to make the playoffs. That's absolutely that's insane.
Oregon lost. I love seeing Oregon lose.
That's insane. TCU's gonna make the playoffs. LSU could win the SEC, bro. But everybody told me LSU sucked.
And if LSU won the SEC, then that means we won the SEC. It means we'll be the best team in the SEC.
That's crazy, right? William with the 199 super sticker. No comment, just drop the sticker. Appreciate you.
Get more money, more money. Get more money, more money.
I'm gonna go ahead and work. Hey y'all, I'm gonna do this for y'all since he ain't did it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the Jamie.
I need to.
I'm gonna go ahead and work on it for him. He ain't gonna get it ready for you. I got y'all.
I'm gonna get it ready. I gotta figure out what music I'm attached to that. Everyone want to say how bad LSU played against us, like we played our best game. That was low. You know what's crazy? Everybody's talking about y'all don't want to see LSU now. Well, the LSU want to see us. You know, like both teams are not the same since when we played. So I don't get this notion of, we would be scared of LSU right now, like if we ain't blowing everybody out the water that we're playing. Kind of crazy, man.
So LSU got to see Georgia again.
They got it. They haven't played Georgia yet.
Oh,
the LSU's only 2 losses is to us and Tennessee.
Bama played Georgia.
Yeah, Bama lost. Bama lost to LSU and who's the team? Who's the other team? Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Oh, it was Tennessee that lost to Georgia. Okay.
And Tennessee
I was
lost to
trying think who
Georgia.
lost. Yeah. Okay.
LSU's only lost to us and Tennessee as well.
It'd be like that.
Tell them how you really feel, bro. Tell them how you really feel.
We've definitely grown a lot from that game. Like I think, yeah, bro, they don't want to see us like
We
that.
should be ranked in the top 20 easily. We should be flirting with top 15, in my opinion.
I think I told you what I said. I said if we went out, we looking at.
If we went
finishing
out, we
with
should. If we
10.
went out, we could finish top
10.
10. Yeah, if we went out, we could finish top 10. Because Florida's not looking back. Florida's probably going to beat Vanderbilt. We're going to beat Louisiana. So both teams are going to go on a 4-game winning streak going into that Thanksgiving game.
And then apparently we're favored right now.
Did Fuller really break the rock?
Did he?
I gave him a sticker last year. Y'all don't want to give me credit for nothing.
Did he really break the rock?
I guess he did. I gave him the sticker
Y'all
last
joking.
week.
He ain't break the goddamn rock, man. Y'all joking.
I gave him the sticker last week, and we played 3 rotating quarterbacks that can't be coached or that their coach sucks. Put Jake Garcia in 3rd and longs and expect them not to be, stop it. I'm taking my sticker back. I gave it for Benson. I still got one more sticker to give, which I will give here soon. Vandy beat Kentucky. Absolutely, they did. Geno English, I know for a fact, did not break the rock. Absolutely. But again, I don't talk about JV football teams over here anymore, so I'm not talking about them boys.
I was hoping we was gonna have another guest tonight, but he ain't.
Man, that guy has avoided talking football since the start of the season. You're probably watching in the background, not want to say nothing, but Jerg ain't coming back on here. We won't see Jerg again to the offseason, y'all. So don't even expect Jerg. He ain't coming back up here. He don't want to talk no Miami football.
At all.
Because honestly, ain't nothing to talk about.
At
Honestly,
all.
ain't a damn thing for Jerg to talk about. But I don't really know where else to. I mean, I feel like we need to start Florida hate week early because I don't really think Louisiana is much to worry about.
Let's not look past opponents. I don't know much about Louisiana, to be honest.
I know they're like 5-5 on the year in the Sun Belt. So that tells me what I need to know. Well, you're right, Anthony. You're not wrong. They beat A&M. They beat who they beat today? Who Florida played today, Terrence?
Fuck, I don't even know.
I forget that quick. Who Florida played
Nobody.
today? They played somebody in the chat to tell me here in a second. I forgot who the hell Florida played today.
I'm looking right now.
I know they beat A&M last week. South Carolina, yeah, they played a terrible. I mean, South Carolina was 6-3.
It was like 31-6, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you're right? They're not necessarily playing the toughest competition either at Florida, but hey, they beat a Missouri team, right? So you're not wrong. But I still think that's a tough game. You think if JT leaves, we go? I think they should add a quarterback maybe in the portal regardless if JT leaves or not.
Yeah, we need to get another quarterback out of the portal because we haven't recruited one.
Right.
So
you got to do something.
I literally was hoping we was going to jump in on Rashada somehow, like late, but that's wishful thinking.
That shit wasn't happening.
Yeah, it was wishful thinking, but I just saw him sitting there. I'm like, I mean, this guy's like, just like, look at the guy who's committed to Oklahoma right now. Oh, who's committed to Oklahoma that I think I wouldn't be mad if we went out.
The only person that's committed to Oklahoma that I would want is Vickers.
You wrong. You wrong. You know who's committed to Oklahoma?
Who?
My quarterback.
The boy out of Texas. He probably ain't going nowhere.
He ain't gonna go nowhere, but
he probably should look to go somewhere else. What's his name again?
I can't think about it right
Jackson
now.
Arnold, is that his name?
Yeah. Jackson Arnold, yep.
Yeah.
That boy's a beast. If anybody gets a chance to look at his tape, man, Jackson Arnold's a freaking beast. It's great to watch. It'd be funny. He reminds me, he got some Tebow in him, man.
Not
he
Tebow.
Got some high school Tebow in him, man. Like he look like he's clearly like he outplayed Clubton, the guy at
well, I don't think that guy's that good. So
he's not either, but he outplayed him by far. I was talking about the fight. Who won out of the women?
I don't really watch UFC like that.
I just want to know who won out of the women. But yeah, I saw. Yeah, I hate Tebow too, but I wouldn't mind if he played Florida State. like, let's be realistic, guys. Like we can all hate Tebow, but he's a 2-time national champion and one of the greatest college quarterbacks of all time. Like, let's not. People hate Jameis Winston, but I'm pretty sure they want him on their team.
Zhang won.
And new.
If Travis leaves, Taint ain't it. I don't disagree.
Did you call him Taint?
Taint.
Taint.
If Mike Norvell get him, Terrence would still find something to complain about.
Man, y'all leave me alone, man. Y'all bully. This is bullying at this point, man.
Damn, Terrence say y'all bullying him.
I can't be honest, man.
Are you worried about Florida?
Am I worried about Florida? I'm worried about Anthony Richardson a little bit.
He's kind of gotten his stuff together as of recently.
Exactly. He's something to pay attention to. I won't say I'm worried in a sense. Like, I think we still win. I just don't want us to. It ain't gonna be like an easy win. I don't think it'll be an easy win. What you mean we letting Chris Parsons slip away? What? Chris
Y'all
gone,
want Chris
bro.
Parsons, bro? Like, seriously. First of all,
gone,
he's already
bro.
gone. So we're not letting him slip away. He's gone. But I don't know, bro.
I mean, I would have liked that.
I spoke my piece on Chris Parsons a long time ago. So it is what it is at this point.
Man, let me turn these lights back on for a second. I'm dropping shit.
Gotcha. I don't think it's that we didn't want him. It's that we were honest that we wanted to recruit another quarterback, and you know how that goes. So hopefully he likes his time over there at Mississippi State. That Jimbo thing, bro, that is tough. Jimbo lost to Auburn 10-13. That is Auburn's a dumpster fire. Jimbo, man, that's crazy. Polk, did you say you wanted the guy named Emery? I said they should work on flipping him. Look, I want to get a developmental prospect, so I would not be against flipping Emery from Miami if that is possible. Just to have a body that you can develop, right? If Travis does leave, guess what? We have 2 scholarship quarterbacks, so you're gonna need somebody to come in, right? I will admit that Benson is you know, y'all want to pile on Ward. Ward got injured. Check Ward before the injury, and you tell me who was running the football better. Now, I will admit, Benson hitting his stride, bro. I'm not going to sit here and take anything away from Trey. He is a physical specimen. I've always said Trey Benson was the better physical, the better athlete, right? Just has better God-gifted abilities than Trey Benson. but I always felt like Trey Benson was just a better runner of the football. And to a degree, I still feel that way. But it's easy to pile on. And I'm not necessarily saying you're piling on to him, Tyler, but it's easy to say this stuff when Trayshawn's not playing. But go check pre-injury of Trayshawn, and you tell me who was the better running back. JT or Ponder, who's better? Ponder, I don't think ever had a season like what JT's doing right now. So I'll take JT.
You was picking JT over EJ.
I took Ponder over EJ.
Yeah, you were wrong. But
I don't think I'm wrong. Ponder didn't play with the type of talent EJ played with. I'm just saying that. But anyway.
I mean, they were separated by
Terrence, Todd wants to know you're going to take a victory shot for him.
Yeah.
Terrence is going to do it for you, Todd.
So this is a full cup. I'm going to take a hefty pour. How about
we don't want TVD. And that's not even a knock on TVD. I just don't want damaged goods, and they've damaged them at this point.
Oh, I was reading something else.
I'm reading. Here's the thing, though, Tyler. You say, I think Rashad is flipping Emory harder. Maybe. But the way they're using the quarterbacks should make it easy. I mean, if you're a quarterback, would you literally sign up to play quarterback in that system that they're running over there at JV Coral Gables University? And y'all got me talking about this JV team, and I told y'all last week I wasn't going to talk about this scrub-ass team anymore. Or I think it was Wednesday when I, destroyed them. Go watch that Wednesday show if you didn't watch it, when I absolutely I just destroyed everything that was Miami football. And I'm not talking about them anymore, but y'all keep bringing it up. Polk and Terrence, listen, I was worried more about healthy Malik than Florida QB, but you can't tell me he's better.
Anthony Richardson is better than Malik.
I think AR is better than Malik, too.
I
think AR is better than Malik.
Sorry to let you know that. Yeah, it's clearly better.
I can agree with that, Tyler. You're not wrong necessarily. Again, Ward doesn't have the physical abilities that Benson has. Benson is tough. James Wilder 2.0. Good to see Ward get a few carries. They're getting him ready for game. I agree. They're just easing Trayshawn in there.
Y'all gonna stop being disrespectful.
Terrence took the shot for you, Todd. I'm drinking other stuff. If I take a shot, I might die here on the stream.
That's what I was doing. I was ordering a gator. That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, you order that gator.
Yeah, I gotta.
Because that game's in 2 weeks, so I don't know how long it takes you to get a gator.
It'll take like a week and a half.
Yeah, so go ahead and get that done.
You got a smoker?
I thought you had said you was bringing yours.
I said I could, but if you want to buy one, you can. You need one.
I do need one, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy one. I'll look at. I'll see what I can.
You
find.
got it.
No idea. They didn't really target Toafili out that backfield like they had been doing in the previous week. So yeah, he had a quiet game. Recruits going to change their minds when Miami is 5-7 and FSU's finished 10-3. Stop at the Bayou and get a Gator, Benson or Anton Smith. Terrence, you want to answer that?
Well,
that's a tough.
I was never really high on Anton, to be honest with you.
I was always high on Anton.
I wasn't.
Anton played in. Once again, Anton played in a situation where Florida State wasn't good then, man. And not saying we're great now, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's tough.
Are they out of stock on all these motherfuckers?
I can send some good spotted cow beer. What is
What
that?
I'm gonna do with that?
I want to know.
Send it.
I want to know what it is first.
Send it. We only need a small one, man. It's only the adults gonna be eating it, right? The kids ain't gonna want to eat it. You think your kids want to eat it?
My kids will try it, bro.
They'll try it. I mean, it's still like an 8 pound. It ain't like 4 of us gonna eat.
Just wait till Mims and Marvin Jones Jr. in the portal. Oh yeah, and man, stop with the Dustin Hill crap. I know what that usually means, but we still going. We ain't gonna cut it off yet. Mims, I think we might have missed the buck on Mims, man.
They're not going back in the portal, man.
We'll see if MJJ ever shows up in the portal.
I think we should go for him if he does.
Absolutely. If he does, you definitely should go for him. Y'all really eating gator? You never had gator, David?
Never had no. You sleep, bro.
Oh, that's a dumb question right there, Joe. Not to say you dumb or anything, but that's easy. Jacquez is the only 6'2", 230 back that ran like he was 5'9", 170.
Quite disappointing.
I hated the way Jacquez Patrick ran the football, if I'm being completely honest with you. That's not the question. I don't disagree. I've only been telling y'all how good the O-line's been forever. I think we might lose. Stop. Y'all coming in here with the BS. Why? Why do you think that, Rose? Please give me an answer. Simmons ain't leaving. I don't believe it. Simmons ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
but I would love to know why, after blowing 3 straight teams out, 7-3, now all of a sudden here we go with the bullshit. Here we go with the bullshit.
The negativity.
I expected you to be on that, Terrence. Not
who?
You,
about
Rose.
Simmons leaving?
Yeah.
Nah. I think I trusted Atkins.
What's up, Insane?
Got this.
Just left the Black Panther movie. Wakanda Forever.
It's saying, bro, I need your information. I need to talk to you, bro.
I haven't watched it yet. When we watch it, we'll talk about it. I have not.
All I said it was an emotional thing.
I think I'm gonna take. I plan on taking the kids tomorrow to go see it. So just time out.
Just bring the tissues with you, bro.
I probably won't cry because that's not my thing.
You'll be all right.
But if I do, I'll talk about it.
It's okay to cry. It's okay.
Do we lose Atkins though? It depends.
I think we need to hold on to him.
It depends on who's offering him a job and what job they're offering.
If it's a head coach job at a decent school, I can see him leaving.
What's a decent school though?
Oh shit!
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Atkins is right now. He's trending to a point where Atkins could literally get like his first head coach offer, or he could literally get like a big, you know what I'm saying? A decent.
He can get a group of 5 job.
Right, a decent group of 5, but a decent group of 5.
Yeah,
not just
like
any group
programs,
of 5. Yeah. Not like Charlotte, where I know people are thinking, oh, he might go to Charlotte. No, he could get like, I don't know, like if Cincinnati's head coach was to go somewhere, like he could get that job, is my point.
Yeah.
If he's not getting Atkins to Connecticut, no, hell no. Atkins would be stupid to take that job. You can't recruit at Connecticut. Atkins' ties is in the South. Why would he take the Connecticut job? That makes 0 sense.
Hey, yo, your wife can make some good gumbo, I bet, can't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We might have to enlist that.
Yeah, she'll make some gumbo.
Yeah, we gonna eat good there.
See, and like Georgia Tech would be an interesting offer.
That'd be a right. He couldn't say no to it. I think that's a little bit out of his range right now.
If a school like that offer Atkins, I think that's a reach for Georgia Tech. I think they might be making a mistake there, but Atkins can't refuse Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Auburn's not offering you don't fire. No.
Yeah, that's not working.
Auburn's going for a splash hire. They're not gonna hire freaking Alex Atkins. Like, come on, guys. USF would be interesting. I don't think it's a good enough job. If I'm Florida State, I just up his salary and tell him USF's not the move. Stay another couple years. You'll get a better job than USF.
I agree with that. And say, just so you know, I watched the movie early, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. I watched it at 11 o'clock this morning. So I was like, yeah, it's an important game. You know, I can watch this, spend time with the baby, watch the game. Black Adam was decent too.
I think if Deion goes to
decent.
Nebraska, I think Deion's.
I think I would be so pissed about that.
I think Deion's
Nebraska isn't it.
He's making a huge mistake if he was to go to Nebraska. Auburn's not hiring Deion. Stop it. I want to know how much input Atkins has on this offense because he's blowing Kenny out. He got to have some input. I mean, I think it's night and day between last year and this year. Even if it's just not so much the play call, but just the blocking scheme. And he's more involved with, just the ins and out of the offense. Like, Atkins is obviously having some impact, right? I heard Black Adam. I didn't see Black Adam. I didn't really want
I saw it. It was pretty good.
You liked it? I didn't really want to see it, but I might check it out.
Like, don't trust what you're seeing on these. Like, bro, I tell everybody, watch for yourself. It was good fight scenes.
Saint says he had to go because my lady was paying for it.
Oh, she was paying for it. Hey, you want to know the messed up part, bro? I bought the tickets. I told my girl, I was like, hey, look, I bought the tickets. You're going to have to pay for the food.
All right, Gaming Wizard, I think you're just saying stuff just to say stuff now. So
I told her she was going to have to pay for the food.
Move on from Atkins to Arizona State. Yeah.
And she left her purse at home.
Do you really think USF and Deion is scary?
No. It is in a recruitment state.
I don't know. That's a wild card.
But here's the other part. Have we recruited Florida very well at all?
Have we? Meaning Florida State?
Yeah.
Not as good as we should be, no.
Okay. So how scared of it am I?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm not. I'm not at all, actually. I'm not. Only because, like, it's like I don't see him. He doesn't have the allure of the HBCU thing working for him anymore, and him working with a purpose and having a purpose behind what he's doing. If he goes to USF, he has no allure of like, hey, yeah, I'm doing something different for our people, like with what he's doing at Jackson State. So,
who's leaving after this year? Will Mike be able to successfully replace the talented players that? I like that you say that because I was told FSU ain't had no talent. So it's funny. It's funny how this thing spins whole 180 of preseason. We were a 6-6, 7-win team. Now we already on 1-7 games. 8 wins is all but guaranteed this year. And my preseason prediction of 9 is looking very, very possible. Not necessarily coming at you, Caruso. How you pronounce that, bro? Anyway, the science goddess. I'm not necessarily coming at you. I just find it funny that all of a sudden we got all these talented players and, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this shipped in.
I'm not even sure Deion can coach. I think that is a huge question. And I like Deion. Don't get me wrong.
Can he coach what?
Like coach football, like Deion. It's easy to run out there in the HBCU because there's not one team in that league. What's he in the SWAC that's remotely as talented as him? Not one team.
Okay. I mean, so you think he just out recruited everybody, and that's why he's better right now?
Yes.
I mean,
absolutely. I don't think there's any question about that.
And what day am I supposed to be there?
The day after Thanksgiving.
That's 25th.
Yeah.
So I can do the regular delivery then. Okay. All right. So we'll make sure I get all this stuff right. Want to make sure I get it in time. Yeah, I just did a little. It's like a little 8 to 10 pounder. That's all we really need.
That's all we need. Yeah. And then we'll get some gumbo and hell, might even get some crabs or something.
I just go under the crab.
I just bought some blue crabs today, so we'll have a whole shindig out here. You feel me? Yes, he has. That's what I'm saying, Maurice. The boy's got 5 stars in the SWAC, bro. He's got Travis Hunter in the SWAC. He's got
His
Kevin
son was an
Coleman
all-star.
in the SWAC. He's got Shadur Sanders in the SWAC. He's got Malachi Wideman in the SWAC. Like, I like Deion, but I don't think he's proven much by doing what he's doing right now. Except that he can recruit, bro. Like, recruit. Like, we know he can do that. But when he's playing the team on equal level in terms of talent, can Deion out-coach Dabo Sweeney? That's just questions I have.
Sometimes it's the staff too, bro.
No, I agree with you. You got to put the staff together. Like, I don't disagree with none of that. It's just a lot of questions around Deion. Going to see Black Adam next week. He's my favorite character. But Deion sold the HBCU story to those elite players. He would lose that. That's kind of my biggest thing about Deion as well.
That's what it is for me too right now. I want him to stay.
Right. Like you said, if he loses the HBCU thing around him and you just go to USF or wherever, he kind of loses that edge in the recruiting aspect of it. And I think I don't know if he gets the same guys at USF that he's getting out of Jackson State.
Nope, he doesn't. Because I want y'all to know something. A HBCU homecoming will sell somebody on.
It's different, bro. I mean,
it's different.
The classic, bro. Like
the classic.
Oh. And if you're from Florida, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's a freaking movie.
The classic's a bigger weekend than Florida State, Miami, than Florida State, Florida. Like,
it's a movie.
It's different, bro. It's different. Bethune and Fam is different. You feel me? So it's like, exactly, bro. He's got that element that he can sell to people. I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. Yeah, I mean, like if you know, that's my thing. Like,
yeah.
And that's everything. We're not talking about the game. Nobody goes to the classic for the game, bro.
No.
They go to the classic for everything around the game.
Everything around it is just a
nobody
movie,
goes to the classic for the game. So
I've been out there and not went to the game.
Exactly.
Went to the game.
90% of people that go out there don't even go to the football game. That's my point.
You get hundreds of thousands of people out there.
That's my point.
And only about 50,000 go to the game. But everybody at all the other events.
That is my point. And he goes to USF or wherever y'all want him to go, he loses that allure around that.
You surely do.
Because I'm pretty sure Jackson State has their own version of that, the classic or whatever it is. I mean, obviously, I'm not from Mississippi, so I don't know what they got. But I'm pretty sure they got something where everybody turns up for a weekend because they play, I don't know, Mississippi A&M. I don't know, name another Mississippi school that's an HBCU. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's plenty of schools right around the corner from him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a different thing that he has to sell that he can't
He can
sell.
recruit at USF, but he ain't recruiting the same way, bro.
I agree. He's not recruiting the same way. I don't think so either.
Ain't nobody worried about going to Florida State homecoming.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Florida State, Miami, the football game is big, but everything
what was our
around
homecoming
it
game this year? Somebody tell me what our homecoming game was this year. Who we played? Like off the top of your head, you could be if you could remember that.
It was
I surely don't.
Georgia Tech, I believe it was the homecoming game.
Georgia Tech?
I think so.
Well, were we worried about going to it?
No, of course not. Deion can recruit. I mean, you say so. I just don't know.
I would go to a Texas Southern homecoming before I went to Florida State homecoming. And I don't even know what Texas Southern football team does. But I just know it's that different. So when you have that type of sell to players like from those areas, and they get to see what. That's why when Deion's talking about HBCUs being able to participate in bowl games, when you talk about that, we gonna travel for those games, bro. HBCU Fans
Terrence,
will
give me
travel
1 minute.
for a bowl game. Yeah, you good. But am I muted too? Oh, I don't think I am. I think he's just stepping away right now. But we gonna travel for a bowl game, for an HBCU bowl game. If Jackson State was going somewhere, but I agree that Deion will recruit the state of Florida very well. But you're not going to be pulling these 5 stars like that. Exactly. Nobody care about the actual games. But that experience of going and being there that homecoming weekend, doing an official visit on a homecoming weekend at a place like, a HBCU as opposed to USF, that official visit gonna hit a little bit harder. And a guy like Deion knows how to make sure, hey, yeah, we gonna make sure you come in. You gonna get the coup to the ball or whatever you call it. I'm sure I just butchered that word, but you gonna get the whole show. That makes sense. I can't highlight you a Dongbe, but that makes sense. Like, fam, you like and that's cool. Like, FSU smart to do it the same weekend as fam, because it's gonna be crazy. I'm sure the hotels have a say in that, because to get a hotel room on homecoming weekend is crazy. But outside of that, I mean, Deion going to USF or Auburn, it just doesn't make sense. I like to see him stay where he at. North Carolina A&T, any like going to homecomings, it's just, I went to Edward Waters, bro. Edward Waters my freshman year of college, and it was like all the other games was just like terrible. Homecoming weekend, man. We was out there at we played, the game was at the Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium, and that whole weekend was just lit. It's not the same thing, bro. Like, legit. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's your name. I'm sorry. It's not the same thing. USF is a great school. It's probably a better school than Jackson State as far as education and what you can get based upon what's provided by the states. But bro, like, it's the experience for guys that are trying to go to the schools. Nah, man. My favorite, let's get back to this game though. We keep talking about that. My favorite part of the game, man, it was the first 2 drives, man. We made it very clear. Like, I feel like the first two drives on offense and defense, we made it very clear that this was our game. We winning. That's it. There's no question to be had. It was very clear we was going to dominate this game. I wasn't worried at all. Nobody wants that coaches dancing on the sidelines. That's because Deion ain't our coach. Most coaches can't dance like Deion. So no, nobody wants their coaches dancing on the sideline. But Deion's different.
What are we talking about?
Somebody said they don't want their coaches dancing on the sidelines, but most coaches ain't Deion.
Did you answer this one?
Yeah, my favorite part of the game, I repeat it. It was the first 2 drives, man. We came out and we just like, yeah, we finna dominate this game. This our shit. Like, we made the statement on the first couple drives. Like, it was
Dang,
like,
yeah, you been to Tampa? Tampa's cool.
I was out there in July, June.
Tampa's cool. I mean, Ybor is not what it used to be.
It ain't
at all.
It's cool,
but it's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it ain't.
Ybor used to be, but then again, I was 10 years younger.
I went to a couple like hole in the wall strip clubs. That was cool. But, they was open till 5 o'clock.
Tampa's, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
about that.
as a city, yeah.
Of course it is.
But you're not, bro. You're not getting the same experience, bro. You can't. It's a reason why Travis went on the HBCU homecoming weekend and experienced that and was like, "Yo,
It's different, man. And if you haven't been to places like, if you ain't been to the Classic or stuff like that, it's just different. Like, it's different. I think we beat those Lizards by at least 10 points. What are your thoughts?
I think that would be appropriate."
I think their strengths, Matt. I think overall we're a better team. Their offense worries me because of the running situation. Not only do they have a good running quarterback, they actually run the ball very well as well. ETN's little brother is doing his thing out there, man. I actually think he's better than the older brother.
Marcus, I appreciate you asking, man. I got a deviated septum. I always sound like this, bro. My nose just fucked up.
Like Tyler said, I don't care if we win by 1 or
just
11,
win.
Just win. Just beat the Gators.
Game.
I think our defense is better than theirs. I think that's where we have the edge, is that our defense is better, but our offenses might be on par. But they have a good O-line. They have good receivers, good running backs. Like, offensively, we mirror each other almost to the T. Running quarterbacks. Obviously, our quarterback's a better thrower of the football, but AR's a better runner than even Jordan Travis is.
Yeah, he's a better runner. Well,
he's a better runner.
He's more fit, I guess.
He's what is he? 6'4", 230.
He ain't as fast. Travis hit that corner, it's over with, though.
He's 6'4". AR hit that corner, and it's been over. He's 6'4", 230, bro. Like,
they do have that 400-pound DT, though. That's motherfucker's fucking.
And that mean that guy's, and he's not that good. If you really watch, if you watch him, he's not that good, bro.
He can move a little bit.
He's not that good, bro.
I like
him. Well, you can have him.
He be plugging up the middle sometimes.
Our defense is better. That's the thing, is I don't think their defense really can hold us. Keep a spy on AR all night. Even with a spy, though.
Who?
He said
Because I saw the Delos get left by Schrader, and Schrader couldn't do nothing. What? You serious?
Did he get knocked out?
He got knocked out? Did he get knocked out?
Oh, no. I'm trying to see it right now.
Nah, not the sun yet.
I'm going to read some of this stuff off of Twitter, though.
I know
from four-star DB Damari Brown about Florida State. He says, they are rolling. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Plenty more. Still updating. Oh, that's another part. He said, they are rolling, and I'm loving what I'm seeing.
Okay.
I think Lucas Simmons had a comment, and I'm looking for it. Keldrick Falk, though, said this. That's the Miami game all over. They played like FSU is supposed to. The past couple games, giving the next class of recruits and commits an example of what winning at Florida State is supposed to look like. That's from Keldrick Falk after tonight.
Hey. And ain't that the one everybody worried about?
I think everybody worried about Simmons.
Well, I thought there was Simmons.
They were worried about Falk, but Falk ended up canceling his trip to Tennessee and coming to the Clemson game, which I don't know if that was a good choice. But the fact that he didn't go to Tennessee was a big thing.
Yeah, easy loss TKO.
His time is up. He was getting rocked. Wow. Look at this, man. Look at it. 31 degrees in Indiana. Guess how cold it is here in Texas? Damn near the same, bro.
Yeah, we hit 30, 35.
Bro, that's wild. I hate Texas. I hate Texas, bro.
Hey, but just in unrelated and non-spoiler news, Usman is in Black Panther.
He's Nigerian, so that makes sense.
Yeah, he's in the Black Panther movie. It's great. It's actually really cool. It was a nice little. Like, hey, I know that motherfucker. Hey, that's Usman.
Stop talking about Black Panther, bro.
Go see the
I told you
goddamn
I ain't
movie.
seen it yet. You keep wanting
It's
to talk
not a
about
spoiler,
it.
bro.
I don't
He's in the
care.
freaking credits. It's known that he's been, but like when you see him, you're like, hey.
I'm just looking over the Twitter feed and seeing if I can find any more quotes or what's going on.
'24 in Colorado.
Does Lovett come back? I don't think so. I don't think Lovett comes back. Of course you love Texas. You're from Texas. I'm not from here, guy.
Where I'm at, back home, we in the 60s.
I'll take 60s over the 30s any day. 63 over in Japan. That's not bad.
3 o'clock though.
But it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon though.
It's
Never mind.
midnight where we at.
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock in Florida at Florida State. What you doing out there, man? You in the service, sir?
Yeah. No 850s in the service. I got a couple military guys that follow me, man, which is cool to see.
Happy Veterans
I got a couple
Day,
retired
so
military
retired
dudes
guys.
that follow me, but I know no 850s active duty. I got another one, Randy.
I always forget. Is Veterans Day for active duty?
In my opinion, Veterans Day is for veterans. I am not a veteran. I am an active duty service member. But that's just everybody looks at it differently. To me, I don't wish me happy Veterans Day, guys. I'm not a veteran.
Some people say Veterans Day is for anyone who served in a war.
Well, that's anybody that served in the military.
Well, not everybody goes away to an active wartime situation.
That's true, but that doesn't mean you're not a veteran. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who broke the rock? Who broke it?
They said Adam Fuller.
Adam Fuller, bro.
I think Adam Fuller must have really broke the rock because they keep saying
Adam Fuller didn't break the rock. Let me check Twitter, bro. Like
I was just looking at Twitter and I didn't see a video of Adam Fuller breaking no damn rock.
See that shit? Nah. I hear that shit. Adam Fuller ain't break the rock.
That's why I took that sticker off. But I'm gonna put the second sticker on since we kind of going on 2-hour mark. So, gotta put the second sticker on here. And I just be real with you, man. I got to give it to JT.
He was dotting it up.
I mean, 3 touchdowns in the air. 1, he caught 1. Like, I know we want to give it to Trey or we want to give it to Greedy Vance, but, man, this team moves as Jordan Travis moves. And
we hold these truths to be self-evident.
Right. So, second sticker. This one was for Trey Benson, not Adam Fuller. I repeat, Trey Benson, not Adam Fuller. And I'm going to tell you why I don't give Mike a sticker. Because as far as I'm concerned, as the head coach, the same way he gets the blame for everything that happens, he gets as far as I'm concerned, all of these stickers are for Mike Norvell because
he put him in a situation.
He's the head guy. Trey Benson's not here if it's not for Mike, and Fuller doesn't get the sticker last week if it's not for Mike, and that's just the way I look at it, Tyler. So for me, Mike is responsible for all of those stickers, but as far as I'm concerned, man, Travis kind of for 5 touchdowns, man. Come on.
Can't be mad at that. He threw some dots.
Fuller ain't do nothing. He just ain't getting a sticker today because I gave him 1 last week, and I'll be damned if I give him 2.
2
in 2 weeks for playing 2 of the worst offenses. He'll get close. I'm not sure he'll get it, but he'll get close.
I mean, he has 770 right now, right?
Let's look it up. I don't know. Have you looked it up?
I think somebody said it earlier. He was at 770.
Y'all capping for Fuller. I mean, you got to be honest now. Fuller's doing his thing.
Hey, somebody find that out. Somebody put it in the chat. I think he has 770.
I'm going to look it up right now. As soon as I find Florida State, let's go to the top 25.
I got you. I'm for you. I'm using my phone, so He had 6'11" before this game.
Right. He had 163, averaged 9.1 a carry.
Yeah.
Somebody just hit me with the good old Cash App. Hold on.
Maybe I'm wrong. 774?
6'11" plus whatever.
163, yeah.
Shout out to Larry Jackson with the $5 donation, man. Appreciate you. Hit me up on the Cash App.
Yeah, put that towards that gumbo.
Get more money. Yeah, get more money. Yeah.
I'll make sure Alo drops some pictures of the gator on his Twitter.
Oh, and we'll be going live or whatever in halftime. Just because you here don't mean nothing changed, fool. Like, I'm still gonna do what I gotta do.
Shit, we gonna be eating that gator by that time.
But I can still drop the pictures on Twitter and on the chat. What is CJ? I didn't see what CJ said.
That's my guy. What's CJ talking about?
I'm not giving Fuller back nothing. Schrader can't look good and does dominate like we did. The question is, was Schrader really that bad? I don't think Schrader was healthy, if I'm probably being honest with you. I don't think Schrader was that healthy, if I'm being honest with you. But what did CJ say? Because I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know if I got his
I think I follow him. The Twitter feed's overflowing with everybody saying,
yeah.
See, look, even Jared Verse says that DC Adam Fuller was smiling the entire time. He wired the sledgehammer to break the rock. He almost broke his back.
So Fuller really got
Fuller really broke the rock, and Verse said he almost broke his back trying to break that thing. I haven't seen the video of it yet. Man.
Lewis.
Let me look for it up here. And if I find across the video,
86 right quick. Lewis, the answer is yes, like without question. Like, why wouldn't we? Like, what? Yes. If anybody really has any hatred towards Hunter, like get over yourself.
Of course, if Deion leaves and Hunter wants to come to FSU, why would you not take him? That would be dumb.
Why would we not take Marvin Jones Jr.?
Of course we would.
Okay.
That's why I was so big on the Sam McCall thing. I don't know why people wanted to come down on him so hard. You wouldn't call Marvin Jones Jr. a quitter if he wanted to come to Florida State, now would you?
Like, we over here eating. We're eating off of these transfers right now, bro.
Right. Yeah, I did see D-Jack's comment, but I saw when he's like he should have registered, and I was like, no, you should have just did what you did. Not the biggest D-Jack fan. That's just me.
I think Benson get 150 next game, and then he looking at getting 80, 90 against Florida, and then he might have a playoff game too. We count those. Not playoff, the bowl game. Bowl game. Leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. We count the bowl game for stats. By the way, I'm drinking some Crown Royal. I'm still waiting on my my vodka to come.
Oh yeah, I forgot you ordered those.
I ordered 5 bottles. Actually, let me check where my order at.
I couldn't find the Fuller video, but I did find an ice spiced. I'm sick of Boxing Monster, bro. No scrub. No, it don't look like it. We look like we make a decent bowl, so I'm with it. I'm with it.
What? Maybe the Peach Bowl?
Yeah, like we make a decent bowl. I'm with it.
I would love for a bowl game to be in Texas, bro. Ain't no way I'm not making it. But I just want a good bowl game. We deserve it.
Did I just get another cash app? Y'all are hitting the cash app up.
Hey, what was the name of that vodka?
I don't know. You ordered it.
Shit, I don't remember. It was last week at the same time, right?
Yeah. All right, Larry Jackson with another $5.
See what my shit at.
Appreciate you,
5 in
bro.
the bottles.
Yeah, get more money. Yeah, more money. Yeah.
Oh, ain't that a bitch?
What happened?
Oh, I ain't even
stole
see
your
this
money?
how hey, where my boy at?
What happened?
They say they can't fulfill the order.
Did they give you money back?
I gotta check that shit. I don't remember seeing nothing about my money coming back.
I would hope they got you. Damn. This is why you don't donate to Rising Spear, guys.
Nah, don't
They
do
done
that.
stole
Don't
my
do
bro
that to
money.
them. Don't do that to
They
them.
done stole the
Don't
game
worry,
day
because I'll come.
vodka.
They didn't do me like that.
They done took game. They done, the man done bought 5 bottles and they ain't sending them none.
Dropped $100 on that shit too.
Hey, y'all donate to Rising Spear if y'all want to. Y'all, Terrence is full-blown proof. It's a sham.
Well, is the vodka the Rising Spirit or is that?
so.
I think they separate, bro.
Oh, I could be wrong. Whatever.
I think they.
I'm just making jokes because you didn't get your.
Don't do my boy because old boy was cool. He was cool, man.
No, right. Chris, real cool dude.
What's his name? What's his first name?
Chris. I think it's Chris.
He was cool people, man. These motherfuckers really. What card did I use for this?
This man.
And they be stealing my money, bro. Ain't this a bitch?
I just saw the picture that you sent. No, the vodka is totally separate things. Gotcha. It don't matter. It's still funny. They took his money.
Fuck you.
they took his money. It's still funny. Man. But man, we move on to Louisiana. We can skip that and head to Florida. But I don't know what else you got, Terrence. We did 2 hours strong, so I'm feeling good. Florida State football's looking good. You got anything you want to close out on?
For me, nah, man. I'm just looking forward to next week.
Let's give our grades real quick, and then we'll call this stream a wrap. Quarterback.
A.
All right. Running back.
A+.
A+.
A.
I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah, I forgot because
we had a fumble, and we had a fumble. So
that was Todd Philly with the fumble, and then I didn't like.
No, that was Ward with the fumble.
Really? Oh,
yeah, that was Trayshawn.
And then the other cat, 22, didn't do too well.
I'm looking over him and saying, receiver.
I'm
gonna give him an A, man.
A.
Breaking tackles.
Yeah.
I mean, stiff arms.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For what it's worth, Portier had a great catch. I mean, hey, Ja'Kai Douglas.
Yep.
Tight end room.
A.
I'm playing it right now. Well, when I get off of this, it's probably what I'm going to play.
I'm giving that an A.
Tight end.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Tight end's always such a hard grade because it's like they don't get a lot of yards, but that doesn't mean they don't do things well. When they do get opportunities, right? When they do get opportunities, I feel like they capitalize on them. But we don't have a tight end that's getting.
That's all you can ask for them.
Right. I agree with you. You said A.
Yeah,
I'll agree. I'll go with you. A. O-line.
A-.
A-. Why?
I wasn't happy with how we played in goal line situations. They got a lot of push on us in goal line situations.
I think Maurice brings the grade down a little bit because that's who you're really talking about.
He was getting demolished.
He was getting demolished. I'm with you. Go O-lineman A-. I agree with that.
Otherwise, we were dominant. Like between,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You had one weak link, and they say you're only as strong as your weakest link, right? So,
yeah.
D-line.
A+.
D-line was pretty damn good. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna just give him a solid A, but I ain't mad at an A plus. I'm gonna just be a little
Well,
hard
it
on the
matches
grade.
my D line matches up with my linebacker grade, and because I'm putting the running that we did get done to on us on the defensive line on the linebackers, and that's going to be where I give them a B.
I gotta give the linebackers. I thought Lundy played pretty well, man. I'm gonna give the linebackers. I'm gonna give the linebackers a B plus. They're always a tough one to grade as well. And with Bethune not really getting the snaps, I feel like he should be getting, which tells me I think he's hurt. I don't think he's 100%
something's wrong,
healthy.
that makes sense. But I'm giving him a B.
I'm giving him a B plus. DBs.
A.
Yeah, DBs play.
A
Lewis is hard, but he's a C plus for the backers. Wow.
C plus, got the hand.
Yeah, wow.
They didn't get him up a touchdown, bro. What you wanted them to do?
I think DBs get an A. We got a pick. You had freshmen out there playing. Shaheen Brown, AZ. I thought
McCall
the DBs
got some snap. Everybody got
McCall. I thought the DBs played maybe their best game of the season. I'm gonna go A with the DBs as well. And finally, that damn kicker. Or just special teams as a whole. Let's just do special teams as a whole.
D. Oh, wait. Well, no. I want to separate that.
So who are you giving the D?
Wait.
The kicker? He missed the long kick. He missed the long kick.
He missed the long kick. He kicked the kickoff out of bounds.
We had a kickoff out of bounds?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, after the last touchdown, he kicked it out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the punter was freaking A plus.
Okay.
The punt team was A plus.
Michael Pittman was.
So if it's special teams overall, we're going with a B because of how, and that's purely on the punt team and Michael Pittman.
But Fitzpatrick bring it down all the way.
It would be an A plus if it not for Fitzpatrick, and it's a B. Maybe I don't want to insult the rest of the team that way and make it a B minus, but it's a B.
Gotcha.
But
I missed the kick out of bounds. I honestly did.
He kicked one out of bounds.
They saying he did kick it out of bounds. I didn't see it.
He kicked it out of bounds, and then he missed the field goal.
He did miss a field goal.
He missed it short.
The long kick was online though.
It was short.
But it was short. Yeah, that sucks.
So that's worse than missing it wide.
Yeah, that means you got a weenie leg, man.
That means you ain't got the leg for it, bro. You're not made for this.
That means you got a baby leg.
You kicking at Florida State if you can't make it 51 yards, bro. You can't kick it 51 yards. That's it. You should be kicking here, bro.
We'll go B on the special teams.
You kick rocks barefoot. Fuck out of here. Yo, no, that was the most embarrassing part of it, bro. I was like, did this motherfucker come up short? This motherfucker came up short. Another player got in the way. I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck out. Bro, he came up short, bro. His leg got hit when?
I don't remember his leg getting hit.
Stop it.
I don't remember his leg getting hit.
And Mastermind, the punter, flopped with him too. Everybody.
I did see that one. Yeah. I did see that one. Yeah.
No, bro, I'm not being too harsh. No,
I don't think he's being too harsh. Yeah, I don't think he's being too harsh. I would call him out if he was being too harsh. I think he's right on the special teams. A B. Fitz did hit one, but anytime you come up short, I agree.
Anytime, 20 yards,
anytime you come up short on a kick, it's actually worse than hitting it wide because it means you just ain't got the leg for this.
You ain't got the leg for it. You wasn't built for this shit, bro. You doing it wrong, bro. You coming up short from 51?
Game predictions for next week. I'll talk about next week. It's not like I know much about the Raging Cajuns, but
let's do some research first.
We should handle the Raging Cajuns fairly well. With that said,
you gonna live stream it?
With that said, live streaming nothing no more. I done told y'all that. We did 2 hours strong, so we're gonna cut it off here.
Yeah, man.
Anything last words, Terrence?
Another great win. You know, we get back to Florida State football out here, man. I'm not saying Florida State is back, but we get back to Florida State football, man. And I love it.
I can appreciate that.
Go Noles.
Hey, figure out what happened with that money with them that vodka.
Oh yeah, them motherfuckers gonna get my fucking money back. I tried to buy all 5 bottles, being real supportive and shit.
And they done took this man money, boy.
Playing with my goddamn money, boy. Woo. Hey, somebody gonna pay for this shit.
All right, bro.
I'll dispute the goddamn charge real quick. That's what Capital One is for.
Yeah.
I'll dispute it. Capital One and Navy Federal, they real good about disputing charges.
Most banks are. Miami's back? No, they're not. But that's all I got tonight, guys. Thank y'all for coming in here. Hit that like button on the way out if you did not hit it on the way in. I don't even know where my likes at. But we had a ton of people in here. So I should have over 100-something likes. Shout out to Rising Spear for taking Terrence's money.
Hey, they took my shit, though.
But as always, man, it's your boy Polk on 863 Seminole TV. Stay classy, and we got you. Go Noles. All right, y'all.
Yes, sir.